Hello, my name is Tabitha Ward and I'm running for mayor of New York City. I posted several videos on my social media accounts detailing my policies in the areas of immigration, budget, taxes and revenue, jobs and education, infrastructure, law enforcement and crime prevention, and additional policies. I recently received several questions and statements asking for clarity on the single market with the European Union. Read my statements under taxes and revenue and under jobs and education as to my policies for the single market. Under taxes and revenue, I will solicit and request the opportunity to participate in secure contracts and international outreach and philanthropy programs that are available on the single market with the European Union on behalf of New York City. The single market does not require membership with the European Union, and there are hundreds of billions of dollars available on the single market that are multi-years long contracts, guarantee an annual influx of revenue that the United States of America and that New York City possesses the human resources, the education, materials, supplies, equipment, intellect, creativity, knowledge, skills, and availability to fulfill every contract that is available on the single market. This will also include contracts that will filter to the rest of the United States of America. Under jobs and education, I spoke about the single market and I stated that these contracts will create jobs, new industries, fields, organizations, and foundations and offer small business owners and entrepreneurs, companies, organizations, and foundations and unions in America the opportunity to bid and secure on hundreds, if not thousands, of contracts. The larger contracts will most likely split into many smaller contracts in efforts to accommodate the requirements. Will not allow large companies, corporations, businesses, organizations with subcontractors so as to not overshadow and squeeze out small business owners and entrepreneurs. I would like to provide further information about the single market of the European Union. As it stands now, there are hundreds of billions of dollars in contracts that are available on the single market of the European Union. The United States possesses the small businesses, entrepreneurship, independent contractors, and etc., with resources in the areas of expertise, skill, talent, creativity, supplies, equipment, functionality, and availability to permanently fulfill, maintain, or oversee the entire single market. As it stands now, these contracts can take anywhere from 5 to 7 years or more from the bidding date, the award date, and the start date. By transferring the entire single market to the United States can reduce this time down to approximately 6 months per contract. The United States can oversee and allow other countries to bid on the contracts that are available on the single market, which will allow the European Union to concentrate and focus on the contracts that are available only for the countries that are membered within the European Union. There are exclusive contracts that are available only for the countries that are membered within the European Union that have languished unfulfilled for years with the European Union. Contracts also can be shifted over to the single market and allow the United States to either absorb or oversee the fulfillment of these contracts. In turn, this will allow a steady flow of contracts from start to completion and will reduce, if not eliminate, the lag time. I want to reiterate that these contracts will only be available to small businesses, manufacturers, entrepreneurs, independent contractors, instead of large corporations and large companies. This will ensure that the power will remain to the people. And it will also remove the possibility of giving too much power to large businesses and large corporations. I also understand that with the single market, if the United States oversees the single market, that this could cause the possibility of inflation. I understand that Social Security payments, pensions, veterans benefits, and Medicaid will have to receive funding from the single market in efforts to keep up with the rise of inflation or any other additional costs that may arise with the United States overseeing the single market. By allowing the United States to oversee the single market and by allowing the United States to oversee other countries bidding on contracts that are available on the single market, this will allow the countries that offer more labor in the United States. This will create an influx of revenue for those countries, provide jobs and stability for the citizens of those countries. Thank you.